Let's get a racy. Round 3, Bathurst. For the Track Stars Super Formula, let's get the Bollywoods up. We don't have the budget LJ has, so we are stuck with some Bollywoods. Driver standings, round 2. We missed round 2. Arnie did well, but we're back for round 3. Let's see how we go. Pakitas gets the pole position. McCallum on the front grid as well. We got into P3. BK right next to us. That'd be Bazza on the left. Maybe Rudzy behind us. Water Arrow. Crawfo filling in. Some of the ART drivers unfortunately not able to be in the race due to the flooding. And Porsche Luminous bringing up the rear. 25 laps. You've got to do at least 7 on meds, and away we go. Everyone getting around turn 1. Ooh, pretty good. And being on the inside, we've dropped back a bit. We got a bad exit. BK is gonna get up the inside, and Rudzy says, I'm coming as well. Holds it on the outside. Rudzy in VR as well. We're probably looking at each other right now. So nicely done by BK and Rudzy. We get swallowed up. Excusez-moi. Water Arrow coming down the mountain. Hold on to it. A little bit of a spin there. Hopefully a quick recovery. We need to start boosting. We have lost a lot of positions here. We're on the soft. Rudzy, BK on the meds. So we've got a bit of work to do to get back to P2. So push that boost button. Get it wanging. Pakitas out in front. Getting a little bit of a gap going already. We're just going to keep boosting. Try not to use too much of it. And we get the move done on BK. He's not going to worry too much about that. But the young MSR driver, he is off and racing. Now we are on the tail of McCallum. Bazza cruising in P5. And Gaban's up into 6th place. He's on the soft. He'll be wanting to make up a few posies there. And Rudzy getting into his groove. So cars pretty close together all over the track here. And Pert's getting a little bit loose. Hold on to it, Pert's. Porsche sending it. Oh, cutting across the front there a little bit. But away he goes. And Pertz will hold on for a little bit longer. Boosting again to get past McCullum. We want to try and catch up to Paquitas. So only 3 laps down. Hold on to it, Pertz. And Porsche will get through. Not a fan favourite track this for Pertz. And I'm not much of a Bathurst fan either, so. But we turned up, we're here. Luminous, the privateer, ex-Kiwi pit lane driver. And Water Arrow, hopefully he can bring up the car to the rest of the field. But at this stage, Paquitas pumping out the laps here. And going along very nicely. Porsche making up some ground here. And not the best start for Water Arrow as we jump on with Paquitas. Using all the track, this guy's really flying. Well, I need a drink. A little bit early in the morning here. Nice and smooth all over the top of the track here. And Paquitas is flying already. He's got plenty of overtake in the tank. So the top 3 have spaced out a little bit. And BK not too far behind. He's on the meds. His teammate Bazza, the Chen, right behind him. This is a good start for the It's FR team. Bazza, he'll give it a good crack. Gabans has jumped up to the back of Baz pretty quick. Gabans, he'll just smash out the laps here. He's pretty consistent. The WRT driver teammate is Porsche. Baz, a little mistake coming down the mountain. Gabans is going to pounce onto that one. And off they go. Will Bazza get the position back? And Rudzy, beautiful livery there, the Steel City, the mashed spud racing machine. We're slowly trying to gain onto the back of Paquitas after our terrible start. And McCallum just pumping those laps out. Not much tyre wear there on the mediums for BK. Shout out to a BK for hosting the lobby. I know hosting and driving can be a pain sometimes. And the Chin back in front of Gabans, and off he goes. Nicely done down the mountain there for Rudzy. Pretty much flat out on a lot of parts of the track in the Super Formula. Wasn't a real fan of the combo. And I think, like I said before, I'm not a huge fan of Bathurst. I don't mind it in the Super GT, but Super Formula, it doesn't really work. That's my opinion. But a lot of people will be foaming at the mouth for Bathurst, because if you're an Aussie, you've got to love Bathurst and footy and all that good stuff. All the stuff that Furbies couldn't give two shits about. Paquitas is wanging. Very racy. He set a very quick qualifying time. Qualifying was a bit of a shambles. We were struggling for our first few laps. We got a banker in, and then we were up all over the top of the mountain, only to come on to Conrod Straight and see a lot of cars banked up. We did murder Pertz pretty hard. Pertz was off the racing line. Someone else was on the racing line and didn't want to move. We weren't going to slow down, so a bit of carnage. But we move on, we frozen it, as LJ would say. So Crawfo, the lone ART driver. We're all alone as well, Arnie not in the race, unfortunately. Rudzy dropped back a little. He's got a bit of damage. I don't know what's happened there. Hopefully he can get back up to speed, because he's got Luminous and Water Arrow finally getting onto the back of some drivers. He hasn't had a good a few races, I don't think, or he might have done all right last round, I can't remember. Round one he was P2 on the grid. And didn't get the result he probably would have liked. We've raced him a fair bit in Super GT last year, and he is a rapid driver. But everyone looking, everyone in TS2, it's a nice balance this year, I think. As we're rewinding here, we just did not have the budget to do anything professional. We ended up in P1. Let's see how that happened. It's not going to be anything majorly exciting. Paquitas is just going to chop it a little bit. Good recovery. Very good recovery. Only a little bit of damage. TS2 series is only light damage. I would like to see heavy damage. But we are through, and Paquitas using a bit of the boost just to catch back up. So he didn't lose out too much. BK back in action, driving well already. And McCallum winning last round. Paquitas, he did cross the line at Monza in P1. Unfortunately, a few people accidentally putting a little bit of petrol in the car. You're not allowed to refill. So McCallum getting the victory at Monza. He drove well there. So now we are getting a little bit sweaty. A little bit moist. We are feeling some force feedback again. We didn't turn up to round 2. The wheel was on its way out, the wheel rim. It finally crapped itself kind of at an AGT Thursday night race. Shout out to my lovely wife getting an early birthday present. The Fanatec DD Extreme Plus, and we are back with some nice force feedback for once. 10 lappies down. Gabads, they're starting to get a bit of marshmallow wear on those tyres. Rudsey taking in the scenery in the VR. Pertz still doing all right. Keep it going, boss. Pertz, our team boss for Thursday night's AGT. We've got a lot of team bosses. We are a bit of a team slut, I would say. Verbs, we do drive for TXV, PH Esports, DCLX X214, whatever Dorsey and Prevails and all those fellas came up with. So So not even halfway yet. The big boys doing 41 laps here. So LJ and Bjerken would be having a lot of fun right now. And I couldn't think of anything more painful than 41 laps here in a Super Formula. Bazza, BK in, Gaban's in as well. He's on the softies, about to go into the meds. Gaban's in a good spot here. That's going to be a long run on the soft for Bazza. Oh no, Gaban's has gone soft again. I think there's been a button error. Back onto softs. Gaban's would be pretty pissed off right now, I reckon. We've all done it before though. Nothing better than going in to change your tyres, and I don't know, I've done it heaps before too, Gaban's. I think Jokin even did it last night in AGT, or Thursday night, sorry. Selecting hard and hard. Just blame it on Kaz, that's what I do. How long we're going to go on the softs, I don't know. We're just going to keep driving. Pakitas is on the back of us again. We are getting a bit sweaty here. Hold on to it, Crawford. Cutting the grass there. Lucky to hold on to it. Porsche up in a P5. Though out of sequence at the moment. BK and Bazza have pitted at the same time. Gaban's is going to run a couple, I reckon, on the softs. See what he can muster up. He is going to have to pit again. All you can do is carry on. So pretty close. It's still pretty bunched up all over the track. At least I think everyone can see each other, and there are cars around you. Get racy. Get a bit sweaty, have a bit of fun, have a bit of a laugh. I know Trackstars is serious stuff, everyone trying to do their best, but here for a bit of fun. We're coming in. Let's get rid of them softies. We didn't do any practice entry into pit lane, so we went very, very slow into there. Can Crawford get the jump on us? Pakitas and McCallum gonna go another lap or two. We are gonna need a good outlap here in case Pakitas comes in. Ooh, a bit of a wobble camera there, thanks Kaz. We return on P3, so off we go up the mountain. Haven't really done any runs with the meds, so we don't want to do any spinny, hint, hint, wink, wink. Pakitas putting in a flyer. This might be the in-lap. Tyres getting a bit marshmallowy. Pretty even time laps there. Nice and consistent from McCallum and Pakitas. Perkitas is in. Is McCallum coming in as well? Ooh, late entry there. Let's see how we end up here. Can we get the jump on them both? I think we'll get McCallum. I'm not sure about Perkitas though. It was a pretty slow lap there from us. Boost. Although I don't think we're going to be able to hold him off for too long. We do want to hold on to that boost. Oh, a bit of swervy, showing the nose there. Love a bit of swervies. Oh, getting a bit loose there from the dirty air. First lap of meds for Perkitas. But he's getting a bit swayy there. I don't think it'll bother him that much though. He is rapid down the hill. We are getting a bit sweaty here. We're not going to bother wasting the boost here. He's probably going to get a run. We keep it nice and straight just on the left. Plenty of room. We know what's about to happen, and Perkitas gets through. So we'll just try and hang on for a few laps and see if we can get past again. It's going to be a little tricky in some of that dirty air. All the while, BK on the soft. He's starting to catch. So is McCallum. Porsche still hasn't pitted. Gaban's in. That's a good idea, I reckon. He still could recover all right from this. Sometimes you've just got to recover the best you can. And a gap already, although Perkitas has used a lot of the boosty. Can be tricky driving when your team boss leaves. 3 love hearts and a Reverend Lovejoy from The Simpsons face icon. Thanks, LJ. But loving the Team XV livery and the new race suit. I got it a little bit sweaty. Might have to call up Apex to find out where he sends his sweaty race suit to get cleaned. Oh, Perkitas in to the dirt a little bit. Porsche, he's going to get the softs on. He'll bang out a few fast ones. Rudzy as well. So 9 laps on the softs for them to finish off with. They'll be pretty quick then. BK and Baz might have to manage a little bit. They are going to go long, 15. So the softs will be nice and squishy with a few laps to go. Baz has just been there the whole day. P5. smashing out those laps. Porsche, he'll be getting serious now. Squeeze that overtake button. We reckon Porsche will go for the fastest lap there, I reckon. Luminous yet to pit, I don't think. Still punching away. And Gabans has got a little bit of work to do again. Still a good drive there, Gabans. And Pertz is ready to pack it all in. Oh, here we go. A little bit of lefties and righties starting to creep in. We did notice following the young fella, nice little, I wouldn't call them nice, just very subtle left and right swervies all the time. Was getting a little bit annoying. A couple of times, a few little very quick left and rights. We'll let it slide this time. But we like a good ticket, so there's the subtle left, right. I think we got closer later, and it was a more prominent swervy, which you're not allowed to do. It is in the rule book. If you want to defend, show your card and stick to it. But we are getting our sweat on. This is pretty much all we've got, I reckon. Ketis going wide there. We'll have a shot here on the outside probably. Oh, there we go. So defending at the inside there, that kind of move, that showed me where he was wanting to defend. That is totally fine. Gabans, come on, mate. Good round one for Gabans. Monza, a bit of a shit show. Bit of a shit show for everyone. That's why we didn't turn up anyway. I don't even think Monza should be on. It's just no one can seem to get through turn one. It's not that hard, but good to see everyone getting around turn one, but not turn two for Pertz. We will not show what Pertz was doing the rest of the race. He had, I think it was time for Pertz to go to bed. Very late in Kiwi land. And if the Super Formula had an airbag, Pertz would be your man to get all the information. Oh, I'm just dribbling crap now. Hurry up, race. Too long. I imagine doing 41. Be all sweaty. I hope you're not holding anyone up joking. I'm not allowed to do that, mate. As we jump on with McCallum over the top of the mountain. Very smooth there from McCallum. Bazza the Chin, P5. Still, what a race for him. It's FR team. They are looking pretty good at this stage. Porsche, he's pumped out the fastest lap. You can flex it now, buddy. Nice time there, 40.7. Rudsey, he's wanging along. But he's got a bit of work to do to get to Water Arrow. But Rudsey, he does have the pace. And Pertz wanting it to be over. We just can't get onto the back of Vaquitas. Does anybody know, because I can't be bothered searching Google, the little arch LED light above your helmet, red and green, what does that mean? It's always changing. I don't know. I think someone, might have been LJ or Jerican, can't remember who. We were talking about that the other day. Don't know what that means. Five to go. So a pretty clean event, really. Good to see. Good to see the first lap. No Monza shenanigans. Ugh, we're ready for a nap. Know what a nap means. That's a good 6-7 hour nap sleep. We just can't get onto the back of the young fella. And to make things worse, you can't park it here. You can't park there, mate. Just waiting for a mate, and here he comes. BK. There you go, buddy. Ooh, we got a bit close there. Oh, what a rubbish corner, rubbish tyres. More importantly, a rubbish driver. That is 2 races in a row that we have binned it. So Paquitas has a big gap now. He can just cruise along. Bazza chasing down McCallum. BK, his teammate, P2, he's had a cracker race. A cracker of a race. Good recovery though, the bands. You've done alright, mate. I know it sucks, but you've done alright. Pertz, on the other hand, he's still pumping out the laps. It is what we like to see. He could have gone into the pits 3 laps ago, then have a bit of a cry. That seems to be the thing sometimes. You go in the pits when things don't go your way and you have a bit of a sook. But not Pertz. He is going to finish the race. That's what we like to see. And you can laugh about it maybe 2 or 3 days later. But for now, we are on the back of BK. He's got a B's duty of boost left. We've got a little bit more. We've just got to save it. See if we can get sucked in to the back of him. The alien head helmet. Nicely done there, LJ. Let's get it wanging. Get it wanging. Can we get up to BK? He's still got some pace on him in with those marshmallow tyres. Oh, and I think my hand's gone to sleep because I've just been here laying on it. Oh, and I'm just knocking shit over. Few more laps to go. Ooh, he's pulled a gap here. That's quite a gap now. We really were rubbish coming over the mountain on the meds. He's wanging. He's still wanging. Get in there, BK. But pretty safe to say that Paquitas is going to take this one out. Quick, consistent. He did have that one little error, but it was a very quick recovery. We are getting oh so close now. Maybe on the back straight we'll give it a squirt. Bazza got the move done on McCallum, I think. Nicely done. Good solid race from those guys. Porsche as well. Crawfo, the emergency fill-in driver, good job. Pert's getting out the way like a gentleman. He has been lapped a few times, I believe. Pert's is looking forward to the next one, I think. Oh, we've got to give it a squirt now. It's now or never. Use up a fair amount. And not much BK can do. He knows his tyres are toast. But hell of a drive there from the It's FR team, both of them. Baz and BK, they're going to get some nice points for themselves and It's FR. But it's going to be Paquitas. Well deserved, mate. Well done. Just got to hold on over the top. Very smooth over the top there. Something we couldn't replicate. So after a pretty rubbish start from P2, we did claw back. BK made us work for it. But Mashed Spuds Racing Paquitas, he's going to take out round 3, Bathurst. Well done, mate. Good drive. We grab the P2. We're pretty stoked with that one. BK, well done. P3, Bazar. Solid run from Baz. McCallum, consistent all day. Porsche up into P6. Gaban's on the recovery for P7. That's a good drive, mate, considering you did an extra pit stop. Nicely done by Rudzi, Water Arrow, Crawfo, Luminous and Pertz. You can go to sleep now. That's going to do it. We've got a couple of weeks off and then we're back to Road Atlanta.